Hello there, welcome to the second video in this series of videos I have put together to give a general overview of the MetaTrader 4 platform. In the previous video, we looked at the items found within the file menu. We picked up on each of these items, sub-menu items, and just gave a general overview of how to use them, what each of them mean, and what you can do with them. So please, if you've not seen the video yet, follow the link below this video and just make sure you watch that. In this video, we will be looking at the view menu items and just do the same thing we did with the previous video. Just go through each sub-menu item and discuss how each of the items are used, how to optimize the charts using each of those items as well. So without further ado, let's get on with the overview. The first item, sub-menu item, is languages. Here there are multiple languages that the MetaTrader platform can be set to, but obviously we use English. The next item is the toolbar. So this gives you the opportunity to activate or deactivate any of the toolbars. If I deactivate every one of them so that we can highlight them one at a time, that'll be good. So that's what the chart will look like with none of the sub-menu items being displayed. If you went to the view, toolbars, standard, that will highlight this first level of standard tools. We will go through what each of these icons represent. The next one is the charts. Again, these are shortcuts for manipulating the charts. Line studies, again, these as well are shortcuts to tools that can be used to modify the charts. I've just moved it to the top. And the final one is periodicity. Again, this we will go through this in greater detail, but this just highlights the various time frames with which you can trade. Status bar, I've just deactivated that. If you look to the bottom of the screen or of your window, that's where the status bar is displayed. So that gives you the link to the help. There's a link to the profiles, which we covered yesterday. That gives you the visual display of your connection status, and that's just part of the connection status. As well, on this bar, if I hover my mouse on any of the bars in the chart, you'll see some numbers displayed at the bottom here. Again, that is the status bar. So you can see those numbers there. Again, what that tells me is the date, the time the bar opened, the opening price, that's the O, the high of the current bar, that is the highest point of this current bar, at this point there, the low, which is that point there of the current bar, and the close price of that bar. The chart bar, again similar. Let me activate that again. Chart bar. So what that does is it highlights or activates or deactivates this bar here. It just lets you into each of the charts within the window. The next item is what's called MarketWatch. So if I clicked on MarketWatch, that gives me a list of all the assets that I have access to within this brokerage company. And so you see all the currency pairs: the Euro USD, GBP USD, USD JPY, all the USD CAD CHF, and some of the exotic pairs as well. You have the USD Norwegian krone, and you've got the silver dollar and gold dollar pair. Then you've got the indices as well: the Dow Jones 30, SP 500, FTSE 100. So these as well gives you a shortcut to the currency pairs and gives you real-time view of the bid and the ask price. So you can see how this is real live quotes for all the currency pairs. So if I took just any of them, the New Zealand dollar against the USD, you can see at the moment the bid is at 0.78763, that's changing, and the ask is at 0.78794. So the bid price is the selling price and the ask price is the buying price. Again, this is what you see at the banks when you go to the banks to exchange currencies when you're going on holidays. That's what you see displayed at the banks. Okay, let's close that. Go to the next one. You've got a data window. Now the data window is a useful tool if you want to see the full details of any candle on the chart. The details are displayed at this point on the chart. So if I went there now and just hovered over that bar, hovered my mouse over that bar, you will see the date, the open price, the high of the day of the bar, the low, the close, the volume traded at that time for that asset class, and as well if you've got any indicators on the charts, it also gives you the indicator value for that bar for that time, and that changes. So you go to the next one and it's all changed. Go there, it's all changed. 11th of February 2013, and this is the bar we still have open for today, the 11th of June 2013. So you see the open price, the high, low, close is usually called the OHLC, open, high, low, close data. It's the same if we went to Euro USD. Again, the 12th of the, now this is daily chart. I want to go to the daily. the 11th of June, open, high, low, close figures, and as well all the indicators on the chart, the MACD, stochastic, and RSI. All the details for that particular candle, which represents time, in this case day. Let's see the navigator. Now, what the navigator is, it gives you the link to go into your accounts. So you can, if you have multiple accounts within that brokerage firm, you will see all your accounts displayed here. Indicators are the generic indicators that come with the MetaTrader 4 platform. We will still go through indicators in greater detail at some point in future videos. Okay, expert advisors. Now this again is for automated trading, where the expert advisors are programs that run within platform that open trades, close trades, move stop losses, take profits in an automated fashion. You don't have to do anything. The expert advisor just trades for you. There are also other expert advisors used for various other things like reporting the trading data and so on. The custom indicators are indicators that you have installed within the MT4 platform, and this can be just anything. We will go through these in details when we cover indicators. Okay, this creates similar to the expert advisors or the indicators. I don't generally use this, so let's leave that for now. Okay, moving on to terminal. When you click on the terminal, you will find this bottom window open up, and down here you've got a few tabs which basically just show you different sorts of categories of information regarding the trade. So the trade tab, this is where you will see what positions you have open. When you want to modify them, this is also the window to access your open trades and modify them. I will place a trade just for an example to show you what it looks like. Okay, and so I've opened a position with Euro USD 0.02 lots, and so that gives me the unique number for the trade, which is a number generated by the broker to monitor trades, but that's unique to this one trade just for you. That's the open date and time. Is a buy position I entered, the size 0.02 lots, the symbol Euro USD, the opening price. If I set stop loss point, that will be displayed there, and take profit point to be displayed there as well. This price is the current live price for that currency pair, and any commissions you have to pay, and any interest swap, and that's the current P&L, profit or loss of the account. And like I said, within the trade you can as well modify or delete the trade. We will go more into details on how to place trades in a future video, but let me just close this. So close, and that's it. And out here you will see this is basically gives you an account history of what trades have been opened or what has gone on within your trading platform. And here you will see that position we opened just now and closed at a very little loss of 13 cents. News, here you can find various pieces of information, news related to the currency market or the financial market. That's for alerts, if you get any alerts. Mailbox, again this is internal mail from the broker to your account. In this case there are just few of them with the registration information. Signals, again this is has to do with signals found within the trading community. Here you can choose and select to follow or copy any of these trading systems. And that's the experts. Here is the logdown of the activities of expert advisors that we've already discussed. You'll get to understand this when you start to trade. And journal, same thing. This, instead of just logging down details of the expert, this logs down details of everything that happens within your account. And if you notice, this is the trade we just closed, and it says it was closed at that price, and that was where it was opened. The request was accepted by, sorry, it was closed, order was placed to close, but it was opened there, request in process, and then that's completed it. Okay, and the next is strategy tester. Again, at this stage of your trading, you might not need to know so much about this. This again is for more experienced traders who have written their own programs or strategies. They can use this to test the strategy on how profitable the strategy is or how valid the strategy is. And then you get the full screen. I believe that does it for the view menu items. But before we leave that, I would like to again run through this top icons here. They are already what we've already seen. And that gives you the new chart, the profiles, MarketWatch, we've seen, data window, navigator, terminal, strategy tester, new order, MetaTrader, expert advisors on or off. If you want to trade bars, that's for candlesticks, that's just a line chart. Go back to candlesticks, zooming in, zoom out, auto scroll. Auto scroll simply means if I have it deactivated, I can move the chart without it springing back to the current price levels. If I select that now, that should, once we receive the next tick, should bring it back to the current price level. Yes, that's it now, it's coming now. And that is just a chart shift. There is this icon here, chart shift. What that simply does is if I deactivate it, you see the price starts at the edge of the window. Sometimes you want to be able to see some space from where the price is to give you an idea of where price could potentially go to. And the chart shift helps you to move the price further away from the edge. You can adjust the distance of that by just clicking onto that and moving that line, and that just follows you. That's for indicators. For periodicity, which you find here as well. So the 1 minute chart, the 5 minute chart, time frame, the 15 minutes time frame, 30 minutes time frame, 1 hour time frame, 4 hours time frame, daily time frame. There are more of them. We've got a weekly time frame, and then you've got a monthly time frame as well. We will go through time frames again in a future video. and here you've got templates again for a future video. We will cover these, the cursor and the crosshair lines and trend lines as well in a future video. I believe we've covered it all of it for the view menu bar, and we have come to the end of today's video. Remember, if you have any questions, feel free to send me an email with your questions and I will get back to you with some answers. I hope you picked up one or two things today, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video. Cheers.